Good morning, student. Today we'll discuss further on the data frame. We'll do the revision of data frame. So far we have discussed that how we can create a data frame with various the data structure, how we can fetch different elements of a data frame. So today and even yesterday we have seen that using LOC and ILOC, how we can fetch the element of a or we can access the element of a data frame. So now today we'll discuss further on this topic, on the data frame topic. So today's discussion will be how we can select or access individual value within this data frame. Okay, so we'll continue with today's topic. Some network issue was coming due to that halt. So let's continue. So first of all, to create data frame, we'll use one previous structure. So just let me take the previous one. Uh, I have already created one data frame structure, so that only we will use. This one common one that already so far we have used with this data frame many times. So I will use this one only. Before that, let me import PANDAS. After importing, we'll just create the data frame, and after that we'll proceed our work. So this is our data frame ready. Sorry, this is ready. Now we have to create our data frame. df is equal to pt dot data frame. The bracket will pass our. So here is our data frame ready. Also, we can change our data frame, or we can make it transpose also. So df2 I'm taking here. So I am taking df dot t transpose of it. So now we have our two data frame in two different manners. So we'll do few operation on it. So the first operation is the biggest good. So first operation that we'll do, yesterday we have discussed how we can fetch the element of a data frame So how we can write, either we can write df dot data frame dot the column name this way. For example, df dot, if we write here, uh, for example, Delhi, this case, it will display all the values of Delhi. Even using lossy and ilossy, we have also displayed the various columns value. Now suppose if we want to display individual value, means, because just like here I am displaying all the values of Delhi, but I want to display the Delhi's population only. I want to display Delhi's population. So how we can go to that part, or how we can do that? So we can write just like in this way: df dot Delhi. We have, within this we have to pass our that specific row index. So which part we want to display? We want to display the population of Delhi. So in this way we can display the element. Even also we can use another two method, just like if we write df dot now I'm using suppose Kolkata. For Kolkata, what I want to do, I want to do, or I want to display Kolkata's, for example, schools. So schools, either we can write here, we can write schools, how many schools are there, so that it will display, or else we can write its position also. So as a position, it is of two position, it is in the two position, so that also will display the same value. So in this way we can access the individual value. Even there are two use of at and I operator, I at. So how it works? So let's go for this. df dot at, within at value, what we'll do, we'll pass the row and column level. So what is our row level first? Suppose I want to go for population. So here I'm passing the row level, and then I want to go for the column level. So column level, suppose in this case I want to display for Delhi only. So in this way also it will work. In case of, suppose if my DFP is there, so in that case just it has to be reversed on another way. Just like in that case you have the row level Delhi, and column level suppose school or population or hospitals. So I'm taking here hospitals, hospitals, not hospital. So okay, DFT. Oh, sorry, DFT. It was not. It was DF2. Actually, I've used the wrong name. So 211. So in this way, we can use the at operator. So in case of at operator, the syntax is first you have to use the row level, then you have to use the column level. Okay, so this is using at. Even this, just like LOC, it has also ILS version, just like I at position. So if we write df dot I at, now you can mention the positions. Position means row index and then column index. So in case of df, this is our this population is in 0 index, hospital 2, and school is in 2 index. So I'm using here 2, and Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai, in this way it is there. So here if we use 3, so third index, so 5600. Now what is 5600? Actually this is the 2 index of row, and this is Chennai is the 3 index, so as a column. So that's why this 5600 is displaying here. Okay, so this is how we can use at and IF whenever we need to display the individual value. Okay, so now today's topic will be specifically, this was the study lab topic. Now here today we'll discuss about the modifying or adding columns, rows into the data frame. So again, just for purpose, I'm displaying, this is my data frame, one data frame PF. So within this data frame, if we want to add some new value, for example, if we want to add one new city, so how we can do that. So how we can do that? We'll simply write in this way: df, within this I'm passing a new column. So what should be my new column? For example, Bangalore, Bangalore, for example. So this is my new column name. Within this new column name, I have to pass exactly three values so that it will accommodate with these three population of city and city schools. So population, for example, I'm using simply 5 lakh, and hospital I'm writing here 750, and school I'm writing, for example, 2500. So in this way I'm using this value. Now if we display now DF, so you can see DF is being updated. This Bangalore value, Bangalore, its population 5 lakh, hospitals and schools. These three values are added. So now this is how we can add a new column. Now if you want to add these things using LOC, that is also possible. LOC or add, that is also possible. Just like in that case, we have to place for which part we want to add the value. Okay, just like here, suppose I want to add another column like this, and there I will use df dot. In this place I will use LOC or add, anything we can use. So dot LOC, within bracket LOC we have to pass the, sorry, here LOC is there. So in that colon, now because we want to add value for the column side, so here I'm writing now a new column name. I'm just assigning one new column name. So how we can do that? For example, I'm assigning new column name. What I can assign, the new city. Suppose we have to use. So I'm using here Ranchi. So there I'm writing here 6 lakh 50,000. Here suppose 850 and 4,500 schools are there. So in this also we can add. Now if we use DF, so this is my new DF data frame. So in this way we can add different value. So how we can add a column, that we have seen. Now we'll go for how we can add a new row or modify the row. Even also we can just like, not only we can add, also we can delete the row also. That is also issue. Even also if we want to change the value, so that is also possible. So these are the different things that we can do in data frame. That's why it is quite different from a series, that of a series. Now if you want to add one row, suppose here population, hospital, schools are there. Now if we want to add police station, how many police stations are there for each city? Now we have to add. So how we can do that? Either we can use in the same way add or LOC, both way we can use. So for this purpose I will use add. LOC I have used for column. So let's go for add using this one. So within I'm writing new row heading, that is my police station. If you want give one value, it will be copied for each column or each row. Simply, if you use one single value, your question is right. It will be used for all columns or all rows. That is the issue. So here I'm using one row value, and now you can see the format. Whenever I'm using LOC, this is the column I'm adding. That's why after colon I'm writing. And when I want to add one row, I'm using it, writing it first, and after that, after colon, I'm leaving it blank. So this is how we can do these things. So for police station, now let me give few values for police station. So for Delhi, for example, I'm writing here 2000 police station. For Mumbai, I'm writing here 1780 police station. For Kolkata, I'm writing here code 1788 police station. For Chennai, 1456 police station. Bangalore, I'm using here 2000 police station. And for Ranchi, I'm using here 2100 police station. So this way we can add the value. So you can see new values, and also it is here it is using the 4 rows and 6 columns, means new values are coming. That's why total how many values are coming that it is giving. But always you have to remember, if you use the single value so that you asked, it will be copied for all. And but if you use, suppose you are writing police station, you are using only single value, then it will be copied. But suppose if you are using three value or four value, but it has few more numbers, so in that case, yes, go through the book. Obviously, I told many times, buy the book. Without book, how you can continue your study notes that I have shared? That is okay, but during the classes you are not present for every day. So if you do not go through the book, how you can do it easily? This is the question. So what I was telling, even I will share all the classwork today in the classroom. Those classwork I have done, basically just like today's class also I will share in the classroom. These are the revision purpose, so that's why I will share it. So these are the things. So this is the thing that we have discussed. What I was telling, that if in case of a data frame, suppose if we give only 3 or 4 value, but it has 5 or 6 columns, in that case, automatically what will happen, that all the values will be simply it will generate one error, because when value will not match, in that case it can generate error. Now we'll go for the modification of the cell. Suppose if you want to do the modification of any cell, so we can see the data frame is there. So df, it is our data frame. Our data frame is there. Suppose if we want to change a particular cell, for example, police station or police station of Delhi, I want to change. So how we can do that? We have to write the data frame name, then you have to write the particular column name. So what is your column name? Here it is your Delhi, for example, and within Delhi you have to write the row heading. For example, I want to change the police station, so I will use here police station. Now suppose I want to change it to 2100, so it will be changed. So you can see the station is being updated. So this is how we can add the things. Even also we can delete the element. Suppose I want to delete the element of Rachi. So how we can do that? We'll use the del keyword, del df in bracket. We'll write the column heading. Suppose I want to delete the Rachi. So this way we can delete. So here you can see how Rachi is deleted, and in rest part it is showing. So in this way you can delete any element. Name of row, no. In the, that means you have to change the index. You have to change the index. Okay, reindex. That we can do. Rename we can do. Row heading you can do, and individual value also you can change. Okay. So next is del. I told. Now another version is there, that is drop command. So what is the use of drop command? If we write drop For example, df dot drop. So what we can write either within this we have to pass the index, just like within this you can write, for example, within a list. Suppose I am passing to index 2 comma 4, 2 comma 4. So okay, okay, 2 comma 4, sorry, it is not there. Suppose 1 and 3 I am deleting, 1 only, I am passing only 1. So if it is not working, let's do 1 comma 3, again it is not working. So here drop will not work, but it is a type of things that that can also delete. Let me again display the data frame. Again, let me show. This is my data frame. So using the drop function also, we can delete index or sequence of index. Okay. Uh, just like we can use it in another way. Using this drop, if we pass the column index, for example, here it is our Bangalore, Bangalore. Now that we have to text is equal to, yes, now it is deleting. Okay, we have to mention the row column heading Bangalore, and as we know columns are axis 1, so in this way how we can change the value. Okay, so this is how we can do. And renaming rows and columns, already we have done. So in short I'm just showing you once more. Df dot rename function we have to use. Rename. Within this rename we have to pass our index. Within index, in place of your particular areas or particular column row heading, you have to write the things. You have to give the values for each row. It's like if you write population index, within index you will pass a dictionary. Here we will pass, for example, population first. In place of population, this type, then what I can do, population is equal to, for example, in place of population I want to give for P. I want to give P. So in this way we can continue and it will work. So here only I have changed the population, so you can see P is showing because I have changed the name of this part. Okay, so this is how we can change the element. Even also we can change the column heading also. So in case of column heading, you have to change using the columns, particularly columns keyword or columns argument. In place of index, now you have to write the columns attribute. Columns attribute. So within columns, for example, in place of Mumbai, in place of Mumbai, here I am writing capital M. So in this case, it will change the column heading into Mumbai. If you want to change for all, so all you have to mention. So this is only called that how we can change the element. Okay, so this is all basically every topic basically I have revised for this data frame. So tomorrow will be a class test that you know. As I told now. Okay. was the earlier question. So this is the thing. So I like the session for today.